When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please, Goku Black, come home. Oh. Hi, guys.
Hey guys, it's Rocket Blade here. Once again, showing off that not all mobile games are trash. Showing off another hidden gem in the trashy world of mobile games that is actually worth playing. It is Kingdom Hearts. What's it called?
Something Union Key Cross Blibbity Blabbity Blue. And even though this had nothing to do with Kingdom Hearts, as you can tell by sadness, it'll probably come after this. There's a certain banner on Dokkan we're gonna get to, but that's neither here nor there. We gotta be positive, be happy on stuff, and about medals I don't know shit about. But if we had Robert here, he'd be able to tell us everything. So hopefully he'll be in the comments to kind of tell us what we get. But So apparently, what he told me, what he was freaking out about, is apparently this new Kairi came out. Now originally, I was gonna save up for Sephiroth. Sephiroth. But apparently, she is in a tier class 4 on her own, a tier 7 EX, which I guess is leaps and bounds beyond legends. Think like, I guess, the newest LR in terms of Dokkan status or whatever. So I was saving this like whale amount up here, which, you know, according to the game, that would be, you know, almost about like $200 worth of jewels. But what's cool about these pools, though, is that every time you pool, it discounts how many it takes. And then after the 5th one, everyone's only going to take like 1,900, which we're going to be here a while. So if you have any stories, crack them open, dude, because we might be here a bit. Now, I don't know how long this is going to be. It pretty much will be until we pull her, you know, if we pull her. Actually, to be honest with you, I'm hoping that I'm kind of unlucky here. That way I'm not lucky on another video, but that's besides the point. But I feel like we're, you know, it's just war of attrition. I have so much that we're going to get her. I'm hoping, you know, I can use some to get her and then save enough and come back on this game for Sephiroth. But besides that, the merit on the games on itself as I get started here, it's super fun. You just go around, use your finger, drag your character around, and just pretty much hack and slash heartless and kind of a turn-basy RPG type of dealio. Okay, we don't want to see that silhouette because that's not EX Kairi. We want to see a super-duper golden facade of awesomeness. But we did get, apparently, Key Art 3, which I don't know if it's great or not.
I bet Rob would be losing his shit in the comments section, telling us, "Oh my god, you lucky bastard!"
Yeah.
We don't know how like the polls here in Kingdom Hearts. We're still learning.
See, at least with Fire Emblem, back when we did that, I know, you know, the units are on the banner and they're all special, so, you know, you're looking for that, you'll want them. But here, it's like, if there's any other, like, side, like, medals, if they're good, if they're not, I don't know!
Heck, if you're watching, you know, you'd be like, "Oh my god, you got that super one I've been wanting."
And then I'd be like, great, okay, that's the silhouette we want to look for. But then I'd be like, great, I wish I had that luck in Dokkan. Oh, though, by the way, just to... I'm pretty sure that's a troll medal. That Pooh and Piglet's not that great. But, and after all of Robert's bitching, by the way, he got that on the first try. So...
Which one?
The Kairi.
Oh, okay.
After all of his complaining to me on Skype, he got it on the first go. Now, you see, I didn't get crap, even though he says my luck is good in Kingdom Hearts, but I seriously doubt it. We'll probably see that troll Roxas over and over again. Well, you'll see the one. But anyway, I think I have the Thor Key Art 7.
Well, I think you're getting a lot of good ones, though.
I guess so. And then I already had this Riku as well.
The art of it looks really good, too.
Yeah, the arts look very nice on these things. But go ahead, go on, because we have a lot of these to go through.
Well,
if you have anything to talk
well,
about.
let's talk about Kingdom Hearts itself and how I got into the franchise. Back when I was like a wee teenager, I mean, I knew about Square. I played a little bit of Final Fantasy VII when my old friend Glenn had the game. I was blown away by Final. Which funny enough, I have on the PS 3 Final Fantasy 7.
Twipple.
And the little I played, of course, was fantastic. I'm looking forward to the remake. I was blown away. I even played Crisis Core. It was also pretty excellent. It was more my taste. It was like real time action, kind of like Kingdom Hearts. So I really did. So long story short, I wasn't the biggest fan of Square, but I knew their reputation and what they created. So I know of their legend of what they did. So when I found out that they were doing like this crossover Disney game, I immediately thought it's gonna be some kid dumb bullshit. I'm like, I rolled my eyes. I'm like, Square, why are you making this Disney game? You got so many other franchises under your belt that you can do. Why are you even like doing this with Disney?
Why even wasting your time with these childish games?
It was like so stupid. So then fast forward, one day I was kind of like on a computer. I was kind of like well, yeah, I was a freshman, and I was like in the library. I was like kind of computer looking up this late gaming news.
There's the troll Roxas. There's the terrible Roxas that we don't want to see. Get off the screen, you faggot. Yeah, go on.
Well, you can tell he's back. He has like mint ice cream in his hand, even though it's blue.
And smack that out with freaking poison.
You want it, bitch? Get out of my. So anyway, a whole bunch of kids were losing their shit because apparently Kingdom Hearts 2 got announced, and they look at the screens and stuff, and like it was like at least 5-6 kids looking at it, and looking at it and stuff, and then like they were like losing their mind, like, oh my god, Kingdom Hearts, oh shit, you know, they're like flipping out, Kingdom Hearts 2, and I just looked at it, so like, oh, Kingdom Hearts, so like, is it good? And these were hardcore fans, like, dude, it's not just good, it's great, and this one kid was like, he really sold it to me.
Mm.
He's like, he's one of those like people, even though I wasn't a fan, he wanted me to convert, and he like really explained out what's going on, what's it about.
It's about darkness, as this guy would say.
And so I'm like, okay, all right, sure, I'll give it a try. Funny enough, remember back in the day, if you remember this, remember the PlayStation Classics, where it's like that red cover? That's when I got it. When I was on the PlayStation Classics. So I bought it, and I was immediately hooked on. Like, I'm like, wow, this is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be. What happened?
We're gonna need to sell some crappy metals, but go ahead, go on with your story while I frantically just rush through and like sell stuff.
Okay.
Because they don't let me summon more, I guess, until I've sold stuff.
Unlike Dokkan.
Yeah. Though Dokkan used to have it where you couldn't, but they fixed that.
Okay. But anyway, so yeah, I was just blown away by the game, dude. Like, I was like so blown away by it. Like, of course, it was like you could go to Tarzan, Aladdin, all these places and movies I did see because I was a Disney kid. I wasn't a hardcore Disney kid, but I watched a lot of Disney movies as a kid growing up. I watched Aladdin, Hercules, Tarzan and stuff. And I thought they were all fantastic. And you were going to these worlds and interacting with them. I thought, wow, this is amazing. And the story was, it was easy to follow the time, and it was really just nice. And you had like Sora, you had like Goofy and Donald helping you, and it was just a fun time, and it made me excited for part 2. And of course, part 2 just blew everything out of the water in terms of like a great sequel. It was just so phenomenal, and my favorite world was Pirates of the Caribbean, and then had the Tron one. The Tron one was my Pirates of the Caribbean and Tron was my favorite because I love those movies. Because I had other ones as well, like Mulan and stuff. Plus, they had familiars like Aladdin and then Hercules as well. But it had some brand new worlds too, and it was just so fun. And I'm just so happy. I was like, it's funny, like thanks to these group of kids, I really got into this franchise, which I thought would be some baby, because I thought it'd be some dumb baby game that cause, I mean the music was catchy, but it was like it's probably some dumb baby game, so I didn't pay no attention to it. But then these kids sold me on it, and I just fell in love with the game, and then of course I did ask, and funny I did run into them again, funny enough, after I beat the game, and they're like, what'd you think? And I'm hooked. And he's like, I told you, man. Wasn't it great? Are you gonna get part 2? Like, I immediately pre-ordered part 2. That's probably the first game I ever pre-ordered, honestly, from GameStop. That's the first game I ever pre-ordered, honestly. And then I started pre-ordering it since then, because like before it was like get it when it comes out, but that's the first game I pre-ordered at launch because I wanted to make sure I get it, and it was fun. I was blown away by it, and it was just a great sequel. And now of course 3's coming out next year. Of course everyone's excited. One of the worlds I'm happy that's there is Big Hero 6. I love the movie. I'm glad that's getting there. We don't know if it's been confirmed or not yet, but if they add like something Star Wars or something Marvel related, I'll be a happy camper for sure.
I know Robert's like killing me right now. He wants to kill me right now. You're supposed to feed him one at a time so you get the best trait. I know, Robert, but we got like a video we're trying to do. I'm trying to hurry up and like not waste gems on expanding storage. This is a terrible video. This is worst idea. 0 out of 10.
Wouldn't do it again. See what else I can talk about. I love the trying to think.
No, you're fine, man. I keep thinking because I gotta like, I gotta collect the stuff and I gotta not get Kairi because man, we've already burned through like, I think about half of them and we still haven't got her, which is surprising to me. Like how bad the luck's going right now. Maybe this is her right here. Turn roll, please.
Yeah.
No, it's Terra.
It's emo.
I'm Shag.
Well, I don't want to talk about. Sucker Punch is coming out with a very interesting game. Like this called Ghost Samurai game. It looks very, very good. At first, I thought it was Onimusho. It was like it was kind of like had the tank controls, but like you play as a samurai killing demons. You can kill me for selling these later, Robert. I'm sorry. I think Robert will forgive you. But yeah, it was just like yeah. There's another game my friend Glenn had, and it was really good. I was hoping it was that, but it was this cool looking samurai game. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess it's not that. But who's doing it? Then my eyes rolled. Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch is mainly known for doing the Infamous series / Sly Cooper series. So these guys got a good reputation of making great games and stuff. Also, they showed off the new Monster Hunter game. Apparently, this is the Sony press conference, by the way. If you guys know what I'm talking about. And apparently, this new Monster Hunter game is coming to have a story mode. So, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. They showed more footage from The Last of Us 2, which, oh my god, if you haven't played, guys, play The Last of Us. It is scary. It's intense. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic game from Naughty Dog. I mean, these guys showed that they're not a one-trick pony. You know, they can make games like the Crash Bandicoot trilogy, make Uncharted, and now make now with Last of Us. So they made like 2 excellent, memorable franchises, and now they got a third one with a sequel here. And I'm looking I think it's probably gonna be my pick of game of the. My pick of like that being my early prediction of. He's like a little angry there.
Well, because people keep calling him James Woods, even though that is his true identity, but he doesn't want people to know that.
Oh, piece of candy. But anyway. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to those. I just feel bad for Xbox though, because they got like nothing exclusive wise.
You're telling me they're getting nothing, like I'm getting nothing with these pulls. Ayo! Because I think we're already down to like the last 4 or 3, and I still haven't gotten it. I've gotten this Kairi twice, but she's not the one
you're looking for.
Yeah. Okay. At this point, we might not even be doing a Sephiroth video.
Oh, we lied. Sorry.
That happens, man. So, Robert, am I lucky now? Anyway.
He's like, no. Okay, maybe a little bit. But, what was it? But yeah, it's just like, but I did love the Crackdown commercial with Terry Crews. Oh man, he hyped that game up good. In fact, I hope he's a playable character, because Crackdown for us, at least for the first one, was terrible. It was so bad. and unbalanced. I mean, the only reason why we even got through it the way we did because my friend somehow created a glitch where he was fucking a god and couldn't die, and we killed this stereotypical Chinese / Japanese man, and they was able to defeat him in the end. I mean, and I heard the sequels improved on it, but not by much. And the third one was announced. I haven't heard anything, and now I've heard something. Now I'm hearing some, finally hear some stuff about it. I mean, it's cool that Terry Crews was announcing and stuff, but I hope he's a playable character because honestly, he's what sold it for me. Honestly, if I were to give Crackdown another chance, because he was like all hype about it. He's like, "Rah! Yeah, Crackdown 3, baby!" But then again, that got delayed till next year, so only the big exclusive Xbox even got was just Cuphead. I mean, it did really well, by the way. It sold like 1 million copies within like a week, which was impressive. So, but other than that, it's like Xbox got nothing. Hell, Nintendo got more.
Speaking of nothing, guess who didn't get the Kairi like we said we were going to? Whoopsie. Oh well. I actually wanted this to happen. Maybe we'll get LR Goku Black now. But anyway, I mean, oh darn, that was really unlucky. But no, man, for the much I had and the not getter, that was really surprising.
I know. Well, let me end with this before you go.
Right,
so just like I mentioned before, Nintendo got more exclusives. Like they got Mario Odyssey, which everyone's fucking playing. Fire Emblem Heroes, of course, there's Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2, ARMS. Now that's even getting free updates. They got this clown character, now this mysterious dark-looking figure character. Oh, and this muscle guy before that, so it's getting updates and new stages. Plus, it's getting good third-party support. It's going to get like LA Noire remastered, Resident Evil Revelations both 1 and 2. Skyrim's coming up there. It's going to get Doom, Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. So it's getting some great third-party support along with great first-party. So that's why it's selling real well. Hell, the projections even saying that by March of next year they would have sold like, I think, between 15 to 16 million units of Switches, and that's crazy considering the fact that at the time they only had 2 killer apps, which was Breath of the Wild and Splatoon 2. Now with Odyssey, that's only going to increase, and they made bundles with, you know, the console and the game itself, so that's going to sell like crazy. Heck, Splatoon 2 packs in Japan was super scarce. Like, you had to wait in line and get a ticket to even purchase it. It was getting so bad. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So sadly, we couldn't get Kairi, which Koopa was hoping.
Oh wow.
No, to get Goku Black, which I hope he does. Alright, guys, but that's.
But sorry, I wasn't too talkative. I was just trying to like click through, and I didn't know that we would, get full. So I have a lot of these medals to go through later on. I'm not gonna go through them right now because we're gonna hop right into Dokkan after this one. But I'll definitely be more talkative during the Dokkan because I at least know what's going on there. So
yeah. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, guys, Koopa didn't like it. Not like it, but didn't talk a lot. I recommend you get this game. It's free.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's simple. Yeah. And you got all those gems. You burned through them all, but you get them all fairly easily from what.
Yeah, that was only like, I don't know. They gave a lot of those like in big bulk over the course of like a couple of months. So
yeah,
I was just sitting on them. I was sitting on them for Sephiroth, but now I can't do that anymore. So it's like,
oh well.
Oh, I missed. All right.
Alright, guys, but I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a chance. You might love it. Like it, maybe even love it. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to rate, comment, subscribe. As always, Rocket Blade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out.
Bye.